Peace, family. I just want to ask one question. And before I ask, I wanted to be clear. Nobody on this planet have a lower opinion of white people than I do. No one. I am fully aware of their history, of what they're capable of, and what they're incapable of. White people are the only people on the planet that has not left no historic marker of where they've been. What they conjured up, what they devised, what they nurtured, what they displayed for their people, all based on their own ingenuity. Without robbing and stealing or looking over the shoulder of another people. They're the only people in the world that you can't tell where they originate from. I'm aware of this. I'm also aware of their carnage, their cruelty, and their desire for it. They need it. I'm aware that they enslaved my people for almost 300 years. And through the nightly rapes, the lynchings, the beatings, continuously, they did this in front of their wives, their children. It's sad. And through all this, there is not one recorded document, not a diary, not a note, not a school report, job interview, or nothing that show any mental after effect. No deviation from the norm. These people were able to function normally in society after witnessing this. Even their children are immune to this type of carnage. You see no school reports of little Timmy writing or drawing images that the teacher couldn't understand because he was so disturbed watching his parents a few days ago unalive a black man by roasting him alive, then carving him up pieces at a time and consuming them right in front of their own children. There's no court records where there was an influx of divorce proceedings where the women said to themselves, you know what, I can only go along with this so far. But you've pushed the envelope too far now. I cannot take this. The nightly screams as you go out into the slave quarters, raping men, women, and children. There was no limit that these people would stoop to. That they drew the line and said, this is enough is enough. For me, my children, I can't raise my children in a home like this. There's no court records in the world that indicate this. No notes anywhere where the men regretted doing it. Nowhere. I'm aware of all this, but I still have one question. And despite knowing its history, even I still have hope in white people. I believe, my question is this, I believe if today black people set out to build their own society, build their own community, to provide for their own independent means to sustain their own well life, with all eyes all over the world, cell phones in everybody's hand, the internet, 24-hour news channel. I believe in this environment, white people will not be capable or even willing to come and destroy a black community. That don't mean we don't prepare for it just in case they do. But I just can't see it right now. I can't see black people building their own communities, providing for their families. And white people today getting on their horses with their tiki torches and marching into our communities, tearing it down. Am I alone in this? Am I the only one that think this? Or if you think that white people today would still tear down what black people build, then I have one more question for you. Why are you still with them then? If you know you could build a better way of life without them, that you could live with them, is a life that you could have lived if you're just brave enough to make that choice worth sacrificing to stay where you at? If you believe that white people today would not attack a black community, or they would, leave it in the comment. I would love to see your response. Now I'm going to end this video here. And if you like this message, if you like this content, and if you like this pressure that I put on our oppressor, put a little pressure on that follow, subscribe, and share button, and catch me in my next video. Ashe.